All right, guys, little review of where we are right now. If we click the flag, we get to our start screen, we click start, our players where it should be, our goals where it should be. We can move our player sprite. We'll cheat a little bit here. When our player sprite gets to our goal, we go to our second maze level. So that's working well. But if you're looking carefully, you'll notice our player sprite and our goal sprite don't look like they go where they should go when we get to that maze level 2. So let's look at how to work on those things. We're on our player sprite right now, so we may as well start with that. Here's the first thing I'm going to recommend. Let's just take our player sprite and drag him to where we want that player sprite to start in maze level 2. Once we've done that, we actually need to change some code that we've already written. So we scroll down here in the bottom where we went to when the player sprite touches the goal sprite, we change that level. Instead of our go to XY saying what it did here, we actually want to update that to our new location, which is just where we just now drug our player sprite to. So we put that block in, and now we flag, start, and then we do a little cheating. So our player's right there. You can see now our player starts in that level 2 start location. So that's a big deal. Probably not too difficult, but also a big move that makes things look a lot better when we get to that second maze level. You may also want to change that player sprite appearance so that it's looking in the direction it needs to head right away. That could get goofy when you're moving. Like if you hold that button down just a little bit too long, it could actually change the player sprite appearance. So maybe not a big deal, not worth your time. But if you wanted to, looks, switch costume, and for me, that player would face right. So player right would be the look. Now, right now, I'm at level 1. My player's in the right place. You can see I can still move my player. You can see when he touches the screen, some bad things are happening here, right? So we've got to fix that when he touches where he goes when he touches that the wall. But before we get to that, let's take care of making sure that our goal sprite is going where it needs to. So let's click on the goal sprite. And again, we're going to introduce some new things. In our goal sprite, we're going to put in a forever loop and then an if-then statement. And then this if-then statement will be very similar to the if-then statement we put in our maze sprite. So we're going to operators. We're going to bring an equal to sprite. And in that equal to, we'll bring our variable. So we're looking for is level equal to 1. If it is equal to 1, then we're going to want to move our goal sprite somewhere else. And let's put that goal sprite right up there. That seems like a good end to this second maze. So we'll say motion, and we'll bring in a go to XY. So for now, whenever we get to level 1, my goal sprite's always going to go to there. So if I flag, click start, player's in the right place, I can move him, all that good stuff. If I get over here and move to the goal sprite, my goal sprite didn't appear in the right place, but my player sprite did. So we got to check that goal sprite again, make sure I did something right here. Maze is on level 1. I go to XY. Looks like it's in the wrong place. It's really a little bit strange. So let me move this goal sprite again. You can see my go to XY just now updated. Didn't update immediately, but now is updated. So I'm going to move it just a little bit more so it looks better. And click on it again. See, look at that. It didn't update again. So now it updated, and I'm looking for it to update again, but it's not. So I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to go File, Save Now. And File, Save Now, for whatever reason, has a tendency to make it so that when I bring in my go to XY blocks, they update. So something weird is happening again. Drag that block back. Try and move another block. And then drag my go to XY block out. You can see it's still not quite right. So I'm going to modify. Look at that. It's really giving me a hard time. Let's put it right there. And now instead of looking just at the block, I'm going to look here. So my Y should be 160. So I'm going to physically change that to 160. And this should update by itself, especially once you've done that, that file save game. For whatever reason, it didn't. Flag, start, again, move. You can see now my player sprite where it should be, my goal sprite where it should be. And I'm in business to work on that next boo-boo, which is how do I change it so that when I'm on level 2, I restart in the right place. That'll be that next video. Hope you got everything done here. Again, watch, pause, do is your friend.